Hey everybody, Sean here. Today I want to talk a little about financial coaching. And I'm super excited. I just had another opportunity to have a first session with a new client. And that always gets me super revved up, right? Brand new client, they're coming in fresh, they're super excited. I'm excited to get going. And I had the opportunity and the privilege to actually meet with this gentleman for the first time last week. He was so pumped up, super excited, super passionate, energetic, everything you would want from a client. He is coming at this full bore, wants to increase his passive income, wants to build and grow a real estate investment portfolio. Like, he's focused already on a lot of the right things, but quite honestly, didn't really know how to get started. And so that's where he wanted some advice from us. How do I get going? What's the next steps? All of that kind of stuff. His passion and energy, let me tell you, it was contagious. He took me from like a 10 to like a 12 during this conversation, and we crushed it. We went a little bit over our time, but we had so much fun. He was so cool too. He was like, I think I found a mentor that can help me. And he was so excited about that because it's really hard to take this financial journey alone. Like, we never recommend that. Have a team around you of supporters, even if whether you have a financial coach or not, have some sort of person or mentor, or someone that you can talk to that speaks the same language. Because you know what? We all know the financial language can be quite different than the everyday language, and not everyone speaks it properly. So he was excited. I can't wait to see where he goes as we continue our sessions, because he's got that passion, he's got that plan, he's got those dreams. And so, if we can keep him focused and guided on that right path, I think the sky's the limit for him, and I'm just super excited for him. So a lot of people will ask me, how do I know if I'm a good candidate for financial coaching? And I'll say, well, let me ask you 5 questions. And the first question is, do you ever feel stuck, or maybe like you're not moving as fast as you would want to? The second question is, do you feel like you need some motivation? Are you maybe not as energetic or passionate or excited about your finances, and you need kind of that kickstart and that someone to help ignite your passion again about your money? The third one is, do you need accountability? So if you're anything like me, I think I have pretty good discipline. I can do a lot on my own and keep myself motivated and held accountable, but I have a trainer. I go to the gym several times a week, and I make sure that someone is watching me, making sure that I'm making progress. Am I doing it right? Am I following the right mechanics? All of that kind of stuff. I also have a nutritionist. I've had a tough time over my life, kind of, I'll lose some weight, I'll gain some muscle, and then I'll put it right back on, the weight that is. And I just fluctuate a lot. And ever since I've started with a nutritionist, probably about 8 months ago at this point, I feel like I'm held to a much higher standard, right? I know they're looking at my calories. I know they're looking at my macros. I know that I'm going to meet with them twice a month. I know that I have to go in once a month and get the metrics and my body fat and my muscle mass and my lean muscle and my weight and all of that stuff. And it's amazing when you know that someone else is watching, how much more accountable you are to yourself. So the next question, do you want to shorten your learning curve? So in most cases, coaches have gone through exactly what you're trying to go through and what you want to go through. They've tried things. They've succeeded at some, they've failed at others. They've done a lot of the research. They've read the books. They've gone to seminars. I know I have. And why not take advantage of that? And instead of starting from zero, take advantage of all that experience and really shorten that learning curve so that you can really accelerate your financial journey. And the last one is, do you need help creating a personalized financial plan? And, there's a lot of cookie cutter plans out there. There's a lot of, one size fits all. Invest in a 401k, get an IRA, buy some stocks, cryptocurrency is the newest one. You hear a lot of those, but how do you know if that's actually right for you? Everybody in the world is different, right? There's over 7 billion people in the world. How can 1 or 2 financial plans be right for 7.5 billion people? That just doesn't make sense, right? Think about that logically. So one of the things that a coach can do is help you figure out what are your goals, what is your personalized plan to get there, and how are we going to tweak it and customize it so that it fits your needs. Not Joe, not Sally, not your neighbor, not your coworker, you. So then I ask them, do they answer yes to any of these questions? And more often than not, they nod their head and they say, yep, usually more than one. And so I say, well, then you're a candidate for financial coaching. So I'm going to ask you the same question. How many of those questions did you answer yes to? If you did, then I would say, go ahead and click on the link below or in our bio and check out our financial coaching packages. See if there's a right one for you in there. We would love to be a small part of your financial journey and help you accomplish all of those goals that you have. So keep igniting your money, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.